Hello, Los Angeles Lakers fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. There's a storm brewing in the NBA, and it seems like nobody saw this coming. The whispers started slowly, barely audible in locker rooms and front offices, but now they're growing into a roar that's impossible to ignore. Redick Hachimura, yes, the versatile forward who has had flashes of brilliance with the Lakers, is reportedly on the verge of leaving Los Angeles. The chatter began with cryptic social media posts, subtle hints from insiders who claimed that Hachimura's role with the Lakers was becoming increasingly uncertain. Analysts started piecing together his limited minutes in crucial games, his occasional struggles to find a consistent rhythm, and the Lakers' ongoing search for roster balance. Every subtle nod or offhand comment from team executives suddenly feels like a breadcrumb leading to an imminent move. The energy around this rumor has transformed it from speculation to something that feels like a ticking clock. Fans are dissecting every game, every substitution, and every press conference, trying to catch even the slightest confirmation of what could be a blockbuster shift. The NBA world thrives on these seismic rumors, and Hachimura's potential departure is the kind of storyline that keeps commentators up at night, pacing, theories spinning wildly, imagining the next domino to fall in the Lakers roster saga, and wondering how it will reshape the league's balance of power, especially with the Warriors waiting in the wings. Sources say that Golden State Warriors have emerged as the frontrunners in this developing saga, and the idea alone has sent ripples through the basketball community. The Warriors, a team already stacked with talent, would gain not just a forward, but someone capable of stretching defenses, creating mismatches, and offering a different dimension to their offensive scheme. Hachimura's versatility as a forward who can operate both inside and outside makes him a tantalizing prospect for a team looking to reinvent certain aspects of its lineup. Behind closed doors, executives and scouts are reportedly analyzing fit, chemistry, and potential trade scenarios, envisioning Hachimura in the Warriors' color scheme, sliding seamlessly into their motion offense. The whispers suggest discussions are already in advanced stages, with the Lakers weighing their options, trying to balance immediate contributions against long-term strategy. For fans, this is the kind of rumor that ignites heated debates on forums and social media threads, dissecting every potential outcome, imagining Hachimura in Golden State, and predicting how his presence could tilt the scales in playoff matchups. Analysts speculate about the implications for the Lakers' salary cap, roster flexibility, and future draft picks, while Warriors supporters dream of another piece that could solidify their championship window. If this rumor comes to fruition, it wouldn't just be a player change. It could reshape narratives, strategies, and rivalries, sending shockwaves through the league that might influence every team's off-season calculus and fan expectations. The timing of this potential move is also feeding the frenzy. As the NBA season winds down, teams are acutely aware of the playoff implications, and a player of Hachimura's caliber could be the difference between a deep run and a disappointing exit. Speculation suggests that the Lakers may be contemplating a strategic recalibration, one that could involve moving Hachimura to optimize salary space or to make room for new acquisitions. Meanwhile, the Warriors, already known for their precision in roster construction, might see Hachimura as a chess piece to bolster their depth, especially in high-stakes scenarios where versatility and matchup advantages become critical. The rumor mills are alive with imagined scenarios of how he would mesh with Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, with analysts mapping potential rotations and highlighting where Hachimura's unique skill set could unlock new offensive schemes. Fans, of course, are divided. Lakers loyalists mourn the thought of losing a young talent with untapped potential, while Warriors enthusiasts envision a player who could seamlessly extend their championship window. Every insider tip, every obscure report, and every cryptic tweet feeds the speculation, making it feel as though we are on the cusp of a reality that could rewrite narratives not just for Hachimura, but for the entire NBA landscape. The allure of a high-profile switch in the late season adds tension to every game, as viewers scan for subtle hints, searching for confirmation of what could be one of the most talked-about moves of the year. Rumors also point to deeper strategic motivations behind the possible trade. For the Lakers, parting ways with Hachimura might be less about dissatisfaction and more about seizing a fleeting opportunity in the market, maximizing value before the player's contract reaches a critical juncture. Hachimura himself is reportedly seeking clarity regarding his role and long-term potential, weighing personal growth against team stability. Conversations with agents, team executives, and league insiders hint at a calculated approach where both sides explore possibilities without committing prematurely. Meanwhile, Warriors strategists are supposedly mapping scenarios where Hachimura's abilities could fill subtle gaps in their rotations, enhancing spacing, perimeter shooting, and defensive versatility. The rumor landscape becomes more intense when you factor in the personalities involved. Curry's leadership, Thompson's sharpshooting, Draymond's defensive orchestration, and how a new piece like Hachimura could shift dynamics both on and off the court. Every anecdote from practice sessions, media interviews, and insider leaks fuels the speculation, making it increasingly difficult to separate fact from hopeful conjecture. What's undeniable, however, is the intrigue this situation generates. A young talent with untapped potential, a storied franchise in transition, and a championship contender seeking to fine-tune its roster all combine to create a narrative rich in suspense, uncertainty, and drama. The kind of storyline that keeps fans, analysts, and commentators glued to their screens, imagining the next plot twist in this evolving saga. Adding fuel to the fire, social media has become a lightning rod for rumor proliferation. Every cryptic post, subtle emoji, or ambiguous story update is dissected by fans and journalists alike, creating viral threads and heated debates. Basketball podcasts are lighting up with speculation. Analysts are dissecting minute-by-minute game footage, and insiders are dropping subtle hints that suggest Hachimura's situation is fluid. The rumor's intensity has reached a point where even casual observers feel compelled to pick a side. Is this a move that strengthens the Warriors' already formidable lineup? Or does it signify a misstep for the Lakers, potentially sacrificing future flexibility for immediate adjustments? The speculation has reached a fever pitch, and every mention in press conferences or interviews is analyzed for hidden meaning, feeding the sense of urgency and anticipation. If the transfer does materialize, it's expected to trigger a ripple effect across the league, forcing rival teams to adjust strategies and roster planning. Beyond the tactical implications, it's a human story too, a player navigating uncertainty, a franchise balancing ambition with patience, and fans caught in the whirlwind of what-ifs and possibilities. The rumor, in essence, has become a narrative unto itself, captivating the basketball community and ensuring that Hachimura's next move will dominate conversations for weeks, if not months. Whispers suggest that behind closed doors, both franchises are moving swiftly yet cautiously. Meetings reportedly extend late into the night, with executives weighing every conceivable scenario, from straight trades to multi-team deals. The Lakers are assessing potential returns, whether in draft picks, future flexibility, or players who could better complement their core, while Warriors officials are evaluating how Hachimura could integrate with their culture, their style, and the intense playoff environment. Insiders hint that these discussions are intricate, balancing financial considerations, competitive ambitions, and long-term planning, with every detail scrutinized for potential leverage. The rumor has grown beyond mere speculation. It now feels like a chess match, with each move calculated to maximize advantage and minimize risk. Fans and media outlets are obsessed with leaks, piecing together subtle hints into plausible narratives, while social media amplifies every tidbit, real or imagined, creating an atmosphere of electric tension. Should Hachimura join Golden State, the league would instantly feel the tremors of a roster shift, altering matchups, dynamics, and strategies across multiple teams. The intrigue, suspense, and high stakes make this more than a rumor. It's a story that embodies the unpredictability, drama, and sheer excitement that defines professional basketball, capturing the imagination of anyone who lives and breathes the sport, waiting for confirmation that could rewrite the narrative of the season. The chatter around Hachimura's potential move to Golden State has reached a level where casual observers can almost feel the tension in the air. Sources close to the situation suggest that both the Lakers and the Warriors are operating under a veil of secrecy, yet the leaks have been impossible to contain. Speculation has evolved into elaborate scenarios. Some insiders envision Hachimura immediately becoming a key rotation piece, while others imagine a more gradual integration, allowing him to acclimate to Golden State's intricate offensive system. The whispers hint at strategic considerations beyond just on-court fit, with both franchises analyzing how this move could influence sponsorship deals, media attention, and fan engagement. Social media analysis is in overdrive, as every post from Hachimura, Curry, or even supporting players is scrutinized for hidden clues, emojis decoded for possible meanings, and timing examined for implications. Analysts debate whether this transfer could trigger a domino effect, prompting other teams to consider trades, realignments, or tactical adjustments in anticipation of a strengthened Warriors roster. The Lakers fans, meanwhile, are wrestling with mixed emotions: pride in Hachimura's growth, anxiety over losing a talented player, and curiosity about what the front office might pursue next. The rumor itself has become a spectacle, a show within the league, capturing attention in ways that go far beyond statistics, contracts, or game results, embodying the unpredictable, often thrilling nature of professional basketball drama. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on, there are also whispers about the potential timing and mechanics of the trade, with insiders suggesting that both sides are eyeing the most strategic moment to announce any deal. It's said that discussions revolve not only around player movement, but also around salary cap implications, luxury tax considerations, and potential leverage in future negotiations. The Lakers might be exploring multiple alternatives, from draft pick swaps to multi-team deals, while the Warriors could be balancing immediate competitive gains with long-term roster stability. Fans and pundits are analyzing every possible scenario, speculating on how Hachimura's skill set might complement the Warriors' shooting-heavy offense, or how his defensive versatility could provide matchup advantages against top-tier playoff opponents. Some narratives suggest that Hachimura's presence could even alter coaching strategies, forcing opposing teams to rethink defensive schemes designed around the likes of Curry, Thompson, and Green. Beyond the tactical implications, this rumor has tapped into a human element: the uncertainty faced by a player navigating career decisions, the pressure on organizations to maximize value, and the intense scrutiny from a fan base that treats every rumor as a major headline. Every subtle leak, every cryptic statement, and every tweet fuels speculation, making the Hachimura to Warriors story a constantly evolving narrative that dominates discussion boards, social media threads, and sports podcasts alike, captivating the imagination of basketball fans who are desperate to glimpse what might happen next. Sources close to the league suggest that Hachimura himself has been quietly evaluating options, considering not just playing time or role, but also organizational culture, coaching style, and championship potential. The rumor hints at private meetings with Golden State executives, where discussions reportedly focus on expectations, fit, and long-term vision. Meanwhile, Lakers insiders are said to be calculating the optimal way to structure any deal, weighing the immediate benefits of moving Hachimura against the potential long-term costs. The uncertainty has turned every media appearance into a potential headline, with journalists dissecting offhand comments for clues, fans reading between the lines of social media posts, and analysts speculating on how this move could impact playoff dynamics. The idea of Hachimura wearing a Warriors jersey has ignited imaginations, with supporters envisioning his skill set complementing Curry's perimeter mastery, Thompson's sharpshooting, and Green's defensive orchestration, potentially creating new mismatches and offensive options. At the same time, Lakers fans worry about losing depth, flexibility, and a talented young forward who could develop into a cornerstone player. The rumor has become a story of intrigue, strategy, and high stakes, highlighting how player movement in the modern NBA is not merely about statistics or contracts, but about timing, perception, opportunity, and the intricate dance between talent, team, and ambition, a drama that keeps fans and insiders alike riveted and endlessly speculative. Rumors swirl about possible locker room dynamics, with teammates speculated to react differently depending on the outcome, further complicating the human story behind the numbers and strategies. For fans, this adds emotional texture to the speculation. Debates about loyalty, opportunity, fit, and legacy dominate discussions, while every subtle hint from press conferences or social media posts fuels a constantly shifting narrative. What's fascinating is how a single potential move can cascade into so many discussions about leadership, coaching, chemistry, and identity, turning Hachimura's story into a microcosm of the larger drama that defines the modern NBA, where talent, timing, and narrative collide to create a spectacle that is as much about perception as it is about performance. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.